Good evening, everyone. Am I audible? Yes. So, how are you all doing? How are you all doing, people? Arun says fine. What about others? I'm doing great, people. Good evening, Chandana. So, for people who are attending my first class, I am Kanakaraj and I'll be your aptitude trainer, people. So, in today's session, as we've already told you, we'll be dealing with number series. So, number series is one such topic which is very interesting. But what generally students think is it is completely dependent on luck. So generally students think that on your day, on the examination, if you're lucky enough, you'll be able to catch the pattern. If you're not lucky enough, you'll not be able to determine the pattern. But is that true? No, people, that is not at all true. So in today's session, I'll be teaching you how to identify the pattern in your examination. So shall we start with the session? Shall we begin with the session? So, before we start with the session, there is one small thing that we all should know. What is that? When it comes to number series, all the questions will fall under two different categories. So, what are those two different categories? They are nothing but your difference series and your multiple series. Can anybody tell me what is difference series and what is multiple series? What is difference series and what is multiple series? Don't know. Okay, let's imagine that this series is something like this: A, B, C, D, and E. This is the series that is given in your examination. So, if the terms of the series are formed by adding some numbers, let us say A, or subtracting some numbers, we call it as difference series. Adding or subtracting some numbers are called as difference series. So, it can be different numbers as well. Now, similarly, when it comes to multiple series, let us take up a series something like this: A, B, C, D, and E. How are the numbers formed? Numbers are formed by multiplication of various numbers. So, if the numbers are multiplied or divided, we call it as multiple series. So, for people who haven't understood yet, let me take up an example for both of this and make you understand about it. So what is the example that I would like to take is, let me take up a number 5. Let me add 10 to this number. If I add 10 to 5, what do I get? 15. Now I'll add 15 to this. What do I get? I get 30. Then what am I doing? I'm adding 10 to this. Next, I'm adding 15 to this. Next, I'll be adding 20 to this. If I add 20, what do I get? I get 50. This is my difference series. So I'll be taking up same number 5 here. But instead of adding, I'll be multiplying a number. I'll be multiplying with 10. What do I get? 50. So next, I'll be multiplying with 15. What do I get if I multiply 15 with 50? So I get 750, 15 5s is 75 and 1 0. And again, if I multiply it with 20, what do I get? 75 into 2, 150 and 2 zeros. So now, can anybody tell me what is the difference between these two series? How are these two series different? How are these two series different? Look at this, people. Observe. First add, second multiply. Yes. Other than that. I want everyone to reply, people. Numbers are small in different series. Very good, Gokul. If you observe carefully, what is happening in a different series? The numbers are increasing slowly, or you can call it as the numbers are increasing gradually. But what happens in the multiple series? Look at this. The number is increasing drastically. 5 is becoming 50. After this, 50 is going on to become 750. After that, it is 15,000. All of a sudden. All of a sudden. See, that is what is happening here. But in terms of different series, 5 is becoming 15, 15 is becoming slowly 30, 30 is slowly becoming 50. So the increase is small when it comes to different series. So when it comes to multiple series, the difference is large. So that is how we identify different series and multiple series. If we identify different series and multiple series, half of your problem is solved, people. It will become very, very easy. Now let me take up a small example so that you understand it. So what is our first question for the day? My first question is 87, 94, 101, 87, 94, 101, 108 and a question mark. Very good, Gopal. Yes, it is a different series. Look at this. The numbers are increasing slowly. Hence, it is called as a different series. As soon as we get to know it is a different series, what should we do? Yes, Chetan Kumar. Look at this. We should take the difference between the consecutive terms. If you take the difference, what is the difference here? The difference here is 7. What is the next difference? 94 plus 7 gives you 101. 101 to 108. Again, it is 7. Since the numbers are increasing, you need to add 7. So the next one will be plus 7. So 108 plus 7 will be 115. 115. Yes. Very good. Sri Sai Manohar and Chetan. Now, moving on to the next question here. What is the next question? Look at this. Is this a different series or a multiple series? First step, let us determine if this is a different series or a multiple series. What kind of series is this? The number is 18, 21, 28, 41, 62 and a question mark. Yes, it is a different series. As soon as you get to know it is a different series, what is the first step? We start taking the difference between the consecutive terms. 18 and 21, what is the difference? The difference is 3. 18 plus 3 gives you 21. 21 plus 7 gives you 28. 28 plus 3 gives you 31 plus 10 gives you 41. 41 plus 1 gives you 42 plus 20 gives you 62. In the previous case, all the differences were same. So you could easily tell that the next number is 115. So what about this term here? What about this series here? How do you determine it? Observe this carefully, people. Whenever you're not able to get the answer from the first term, first series, what you do is, this is your first series. Consider this as your second series. This will be your second series. Now do the same thing whatever you did to the first series. This second series here, is it a different series or a multiple series? The second series, 3, 7, 13 and 21. Is it a different series or a multiple series? Different series. Very good. So again, I'll start taking difference here. 3 and 7. What is the difference? 4. 7 and 13. What is the difference? 6. 13 and 21. What is the difference? 8. So what are these? 4, 6 and 8. These are nothing but your consecutive even numbers starting from 4. Which is your next even number? Which is your next even number? 10. Yes, 10 is your next even number. So what should be the term here? If you observe carefully, 13 plus 8 gave you 21. 21 plus 10 will give you 31. 31 is the term from the second series. Now what will be the term? What will be my question mark? That is in the first series. 41 plus 21 gave you 62. 62 plus 31 will give you 93. So the answer here is 93. I hope everybody is understanding this. Clear with this? Look at these people. When you look at the problems, every problem is slightly different from the other one. We have taken very interesting problems here. We have taken a few questions from your previous year exams as well. So wait and let us try to gradually increase the difficulty of the questions so that we'll be able to solve all the problems here. So the next question, my series is 38, 49, 71, 104, question mark and a 203. So first step, what kind of a series is this? What kind of a series is this? Difference series. As soon as I get to know it is a difference series, I'll start taking the difference. 38, 11. 49 plus 2 gives you 51, plus 20 gives you 71. 71 plus 3, 74 plus 30, 104. Now you don't know what it is. Yes, Sri Lakshmi. Yes, Ashika, the answer is 148. Beautiful. So look at this. What are 11, 22 and 33? Yes, Sri Simon. Very good. Very good. It is 44. Let us go step by step. Why did you tell this is 44? These are nothing but your multiples of 11. Multiples of 11. 11, 22, 33. Next multiple of 11 is 44. And the next multiple here is 55. 104 plus 44 will give you 148. 148 plus 55. Will this give me 203? Let me verify that. 148 plus 50. 198. 198 plus 5. 203. Yes. So the answer here is 148. Clear with this, everyone? Anybody, any doubts till now? It's beautiful. So I would like to ask you people, how is our teaching? Not just this classes, people, all the other classes. Are people comfortable with the classes? Beautiful people. Beautiful. Yes. So now, let us move on to the next question. What is the next question here? 38, 46, 70, 118, 198, and a question mark. Try to solve this question on your own. Try to solve this question, people. Let us see how many of you will come up with the right answer here. 318. Sri Lakshmi got 318. How did you get the answer as 318? Sri Lakshmi, don't worry about the answer right now. Just worry about the method. Yes, it might be right, it might be wrong. Let us learn the method properly. 318 is actually a right answer, perfect answer. Tell me, how did you get 318? No, Chandana, it's not 240. Difference. Yes, our first step. What is our first step? Which series is, what kind of series is this? It is a difference series. So I'll start taking the difference here. 38 and 46. What is the difference? 38 plus 8 gives you 46. 46 and 70. 46 plus 4 gives you 60. Plus 10 gives you 70. 70 and 118. 70 plus 40 gives you 110. 110 plus 8 gives you 118. 118 plus 80 gives you 198. Now, the next term here is missing. So from this, am I able to tell something? Oh, yes, yes, yes. I'm sorry. 46 plus 4, 50 plus 20, 70. Yes, it is 24. Yes, it is 24. From this, am I able to tell something? I can tell that all of these are divisible by 8. Other than that, I'm not able to tell anything. So what I'll do is, I'll consider this as my second series here. This is my second series. 8 and 24. What will be the difference? 8 plus 6, 14 plus 10, 24. 24 plus 4, 28 plus 20, 48. 48 plus 2, 50 plus 30, 80. So what are these? 16, 24, and 32. What are these numbers? These are consecutive multiples of 8. So what will be your next multiple of 8 after 32? After 32, the next multiple will be 40. 80 plus 40 is nothing but 120. 120 is the term missing in the second series. Now what will be the term missing in my first series? 198 plus 120. 198 plus 120. It can be taken as 200. 200 plus 120 gives you 320 minus 2 is nothing but 318. That is the right answer. Perfect answer. But then people, one beauty of this number series topic is that there's not just one way to get the answer. There are multiple ways in which you can get the answer. What are those multiple ways? Now look at this. You have got 8, 24, 48 and 80 as your difference. How can you get 8 in another way? Can I write 8 as 2 into 4? Can I write 8 as 2 into 4? Yes, I can write it as 2 into 4. Can I write 24 as 4 into 6? Yes, I can do that. What about 48? 6 into 8. What about 80? 80 can be written as 8 into 10. Now, if you observe this carefully, 4, 6. Yes, Chetan. Yes. From where do you want me to repeat it? Have you understood this difference? Have you understood all of this? Okay. Okay, you're not understanding the difference at all. Okay, let me explain this to you from the beginning, people. Let me explain this to you from the beginning. Chetan, I want you to answer this. What kind of a series is this? What kind of a series is this? Okay, did you join in late? Did you join in late? No, okay, you have joined in earlier. So you know it is different series. So as soon as you get to know it is a different series, what is the first thing you'll do? You start taking the difference. What is the difference between 38 and 46? The difference between 38 and 46 is 8. 38 plus 8 gives you 46. Now 46 and 70, what is the difference? 46 plus 4 gives you 50. Plus 24 gives you 70. 70 and 108, what is the difference? 70 plus 40 gives you 110. Plus 8 gives you 108. 118 plus 80 gives you 190. You would have understood this. From this, am I getting any answer here? No, I'm not able to get any particular answer. So what I'll do here is I'll consider this as my second series. Now look at this second series. Is it a different series or a multiple series? Are the number increasing gradually or drastically? The numbers are increasing slowly. It is gradually. So I can call this also as my different series. Since it is a different series, what I'll do, I'll start taking the difference here. What is the difference between 18, 8 and 24? The difference here is 16. What about 24 and 48? The difference here is 24. 48 and 80, what is the difference? 48 plus 2 gives you 50, plus 30 gives you 80. Till here you might have understood. What is the thing that you might not have understood is how I wrote 40 over here. This is what you might not have understood. So look at this. 16. What is 16? 8 into 2, or look at this. What is the difference between 16 and 24? The difference here is 8. 24 and 32. What is the difference? The difference here is 8. So what will be the next difference? Next difference will also be 8. 32 plus 8 gives you 40. Why did I write this directly? Because as soon as you look at 16, 24 and 32, you can tell that 8 into 2, 16, 8 3s, 24, 8 4s, 32. Next one will be 8 5s, 40. So the answer here would be 40. So the next term in this series will be 48 plus 32 gives you 80. 80 plus 40 gives you 120. 120. 198 plus 120 will give you 318. That will be my final answer. Yes, everybody clear with this? Anybody, any doubts till now? Everybody clear with this? But then people, oh, yes, okay. But then, as I told you, the beauty of this topic is that there is not just one way to get the answer. There are multiple ways in which I can get the answer. Look at this second series. What is my second series? 8, 24, 48 and 80. How can I write this? Can I write 8 as 2 into 4? Yes, 2 into 4 is 8. What is 24? 4 into 6. What is 48? 6 into 8. What is 80? 8 into 10. If you observe this clearly, what is happening? Wherever it is stopping in the previous term, it is starting from there. It is stopping from 4 over here. It is starting from 4. It is stopping at 6. It is starting at 6. It is stopping at 8. It is starting at 8. Next, 2 into 4, the difference is 2. 4 into 6, difference is 2. 6 into 8, difference 2. 8 into 10, difference 2. Where should it start from? Next term, where should it start from? It should start from 10. The difference should be 2. 10 into 12, that is nothing but 120. You get this term directly, so you can get the answer. Yes, everybody understood this as well? Now, this is not the only way, people. There is another way as well. What is the another way? Look at this. How can I write this 8? Can I write this 8 as 3 square minus 1? 3 square is 9. Minus 1 is 8. What is this 24? 5 square 25. Minus 1 is 24. What is 48? 7 square minus 1. What is 80? 80. 9 square is 81. Minus 1. What is 121? 11 square minus 1. Observe this. Odd number squares minus 1 will again give you the same series. Yes or no? Yes or no, everyone? So, all of these methods are right, people. So whatever in the examination, whatever flashes to your mind the first, that will be very easy. But what I will do is I'll always follow the second term, this difference, this for this thing, this method. Why will I follow this method? Because this is very easy to understand and we can tell that this might be the answer. Guessing all of this will be very, very difficult for us. So I'll always be following this method. Again, what is the next question? Can you people tell me the answer for the next question here? The series here, let us go together. The series here is 120, 490. Sri Lakshmi says 490. Beautiful. That is the perfect answer. 120, 162, 218, 290, 380, and a question mark. So here again it is a different series. What is the first difference here? What will be the difference between the first two terms? The difference here is 42. The next difference, 160 plus 50 gives you 212. 212 plus 6 gives you 218. The next difference, 218 plus 2 gives you 220 plus 70 gives you 290. 290 plus 90 gives you 380. Again, I'm not able to tell any of the thing here. So what I can do, I can start taking the difference again. This will be my first series and this will be my second series. Now if I start taking the difference, what will I get? 42 and 56. What is the difference? 14. 56 and 72. 56 plus 6, 62 plus 10, 72. 72 plus 8, 80 plus 10 is 90. If you observe this carefully, 14, 16 and 18. These are nothing but your consecutive even numbers. What will be your next even number? Next even number will be 20. 90 plus 20 is 110. 380 plus 110. What is 380 plus 110? It is 490 and that will be your answer. So moving on to the next question here. What is the next question? Next question here is question mark 256. Tarun, you're asking me to how to calculate this question in a fast way. Look at this, Tarun. Taking the difference will take you hardly 20 to 30 seconds. Since I'm explaining it to you people, it is taking so much of time. If it is not explanation, you can directly give this answer. You can look at the series, different series. So first step, start taking the difference. Next, if you're not able to find the answer here, start taking the difference again. You'll be getting the answer very quickly. How long will it take to take the difference here? Can you not solve this question within 20 to 30 seconds? Including reading the question, you can solve it within 20 to 30 seconds. Yes or no, people, everyone? Come on, people, help me out with the next question. How do I start? How do I start with the question? My question goes something like this. Question mark 256, 215, 172, 125 and 72. Sri Lakshmi, how did you get 297? The reason I've taken this question is this is one of the exceptions, people. This is very important. Observe this. This is one of the exceptions. Why do I call it exception? There are two correct answers for the same question. For this question, there are two correct answers. Now, as soon as you look at it, you understand it is a different series. So it is a different series. What will I do? I'll start taking the difference. So instead of subtracting, I like to add. So I'll start from the right hand side. I'll add to this. What if I add to 72? I get 125. 70 plus 50 gives you 122. 122 plus 3 gives you 125. 125 to 172. 125 plus 50 gives you 175. But you want 172. So 3 less than 50. That is 47. Next, 172 to 215. 172 plus 40 gives you 210. 210 plus 2, 212 plus 3. Next difference is 215 to 256. What is the next difference? 215 plus 1. 256 plus 40. 256. Yes. Now, if you look at this, you're not able to tell any of the answer. But can I tell that all of these numbers 53, 47, 43, 41 are prime numbers or consecutive prime numbers? Which is the prime number before 41? What is the prime number before 41? 39. What is 13 into 3, Gokul? What is 13 into 3? Yes, Sri Lakshmi. Yes, Ashika. It is 37. 13 into 3 is 39, so you cannot be a prime number. Yes, it's okay. That mistake happens from everyone. Don't worry about the mistakes, people. I too make a lot of mistakes in the class. So don't worry about the mistake. Just focus on whatever we can learn from the class. The next prime number here is 37. So how will I get this number? 215 plus 41 gives you 256. So 256 plus 37 should give you an answer. What is 256 plus 37? The answer here is 293, which is the correct answer. 293 is the right answer. But then I told you this is an exception case. There are two different answers for the same question. How is that? Observe this carefully. Now let me take up the same series here. 256, 215, 172, 125 and 72. If you start taking the difference, we've got 53, 47, 43, 41. And if you observe this, if you're not able to tell anything, you'll start taking the difference from this series. 47 and 53, what is the difference? 6. 43 and 47, what is the difference? 4. 43 and 41, what is the difference? 2. If you observe this, the difference here is varying by 2. So what should have been my previous difference here? What should have been my previous difference? Previous difference should have been 0. So 41 minus 0, you'll get 41 here. So 256 plus 41, what will you get? 297. 297. Which is again correct. Which is absolutely correct over here. But here you're getting 293. Here you're getting 297. Which is the right answer? Which is the wrong answer? In such cases, both the answers are correct. Both the answers are perfect. Sometimes you'll find 293 in the options. You'll have to tick 293. If you don't find 293, 297 will be your right answer. But majority of the cases, in 90% of the cases, you will find 293 as your answer. Why is that so? Because we should always give special priority to your prime numbers. Prime numbers should always be given the special priority. Clear with this, everyone? both will not be coming in the answer options, Gokul. Don't worry about that. Both of it cannot come in the option because both of it is correct. Which is wrong, which is right. My logic here is also right. My logic here is also right. So you cannot tell this is wrong or this is wrong. Both of it is correct. So you'll not find both of these options in your examination. You'll find either 293 or 297. Any one of this. Clear with this, everyone? Anybody, any doubts regarding this? Shall we move on to the next question here? So what is the next question? The next question is 43, 52, 36, 61, 25 and a question mark. I want you people to try this question. Try this question, give me the answer. So there is a different method to solve this question as well. That's the reason I'm telling you people to solve this question. 43, 52, 36, 61, 25 and a question mark. Let us see how many of you can come up with the right answer here. 74. Yes. Perfect, Sangra. How did you get the answer? How did you get the answer? Yes, Chandana. The answer is 74. But then, how did you get 74 as the answer? What about people on YouTube? None of you are replying. 25 plus 49. Perfect, perfect. Second series are nothing but squares of the series. That is one method to solve it. Observe this. When you look at this, it is a different series. You get to know that it is a different series. So you start taking the difference here. 43 and 52. The difference here is 9. 52 and 36. What is the difference? Here it is number is decreasing. So it is minus. Here it is plus. Here it is minus. 36 plus 6, 42 plus 10, 52. The next one, 36 plus 25. And here it is 25, 61 minus 25 plus 6 gives you 31. 31 plus 30 gives you 61. So if you observe this carefully, 9, 16, 25 and 36 are nothing but your square numbers. So your next square number will be 49. Since the signs are alternating, after minus, it should be plus. 25 plus 49 will give you 74. That is the right answer here. But then, generally, I will not be preferring this method. This is also easy. But then, why will I not prefer this method? Let me show you another method, people. Whenever you get a question something like this is called as alternate series. Why do we call it as alternate series? Observe this. The number is increasing. 43 is increasing to become 52. 52 is decreasing. Again, the number is increasing. Again, it is decreasing. Whenever you have such series, use alternate series, people. It becomes very, very simple. Just look at the numbers. Look at the numbers which are decreasing and look at the numbers which are increasing separately. If you do that, what do you get? 52 and 61. 61 and your missing term. 43 and 36. What is the difference? 43 plus 13 gives you, oh sorry, it is negative. The number is decreasing. 43 minus 36 minus 7 gives you, 43 minus 7 gives you 36. 36 to 25. 36 to 25. What is the difference? What is the difference? Minus 11. 36 minus 11 gives you 25. Now, coming to this series here, 52 and 61. 52 and 61, the numbers are increasing. So it is plus. 52 plus 9 gives you 61. 61 and next number, if you observe this carefully, 7, 9 and 11. What are these? These are nothing but your odd numbers. What will be your next odd number? Next odd number will be 13. Since this alternate series are increasing, so it will be plus 61 plus 13 will be nothing but 74. You will be getting the same answer here. So I'll always suggest you to prefer this method. Why should we prefer this method? As you start solving problems, you'll understand this. Now, moving on to the next question, people. Try to solve this question. This is slightly difficult. Probably this is slightly difficult for you people. So try to solve this question. What do we have here? Question mark. You think it is complicated method? No, Chandana. 292. How did you get 292, Sri Lakshmi? 470, 514, 612, 638. So you start taking the difference, you get 292 as your answer. Let others try this. Let others try it. So then you'll understand it very well. Just wait for a few more minutes. Okay, let me explain it to you again, Chandana. What you need to do here is take alternate numbers. Just take alternate numbers. Leave out one number, take the next number. Leave out one number, take the next number. So start taking the difference between them. 43 and 36. What is the difference? 7. 36 and 25. Difference here is 11. 52 and 61. Difference is 9. 61 and the next number. What should be the difference? 7, 9 and 11 are nothing but your odd numbers. What is your next odd number? Next odd number is 13. If you add 13 to 61, you'll get 74. So, what about you people? Did you people get the answer? Everyone? Are you people getting 292 or are you getting different answers? 292. Sri Sai Manohar. How did you get 292? Multiples of 18. Yes, the difference is multiples of 18. Now, if you observe this, what is happening? The numbers are slowly decreasing. Slowly decreasing. If I look from my right hand side, if I look from my left hand side, the numbers are slowly increasing. So if I start taking the difference, what will be my difference here? What is my first difference? 390 and 470. 390 plus 80 will give you 470. 470 plus what will give you 514? 470 plus what gives you 514? 470 plus 40 gives you 510 plus 4 gives you 514. Now 514 and 612. 514 plus 8 gives you 522. 522 plus what gives you 612? 522 plus 98. Next one. What is the difference here? 612 and 638. 612 plus 6, 618. 618 plus 20 gives you 638. So if you observe this series, you're not able to tell anything. So what I'll do, I'll consider this as my second series and I'll start taking the difference. So 80 to 44, what is happening? The number is decreasing. Decreasing by how much? 44 plus 650 plus 30 is 80. 44 to 98, the number is increasing. What will be the number here? 4, 44 plus 4, 48. 48 plus 50 gives you 98. 98 to 26, the number is decreasing. So it is minus 9. 26 plus 2 gives you 28. 28 plus 72. If you people know 18 table, you can easily tell that this is 18 into 2. This is 18 into 3. This is 18 into 4. So what should have been this difference here? This difference here should have been 18. So what should be the sign? Plus. So which means this number plus 18 should give you 80. So what is this number? 80 minus 18. 80 minus 18 is 62. Now observe this. If you're going up, what is happening? 390 plus 80 gives you 470. If you're coming back, 470 minus 80 gives you 390. Similarly, 390 minus 62. 390 minus 60 gives you 330. Minus 2 gives you 320. Okay, 328. How did you get 292? How did you get 292? Did you get confused with the signs here? Did you get confused with the signs? Both of you, Sri Sai Manohar and Sri Lakshmi, did you get confused with the signs over here? Yes, that is what you have done. 380 plus 18 gives you 98, but then you should not add this. Now look at this. 62 plus 18 will give you 80, right? 62 plus 18 gives you 80, then it is minus, then it is plus, then it is minus. So the signs here are alternating. Isn't this confusing? Isn't this confusing to everyone? Yes. So observe these people. That's the reason I tell you prefer this method. Why should we prefer that method? If you observe carefully, what is happening? Let me write it down again. Let me write down the series for you once again. Question mark 390, 470, 514, 612, 638. So the next, what are the differences here? The differences here are 26, 98, 44, 80. So what is happening if you observe this series carefully? Workbook or any question bank. You don't need workbook or any question bank, Tarun, for this question. Actually, if you type number series question paper, you'll get hundreds of questions, thousands of questions actually. So observe this. Wait, let me explain to you people this method. Observe this. 80, 44. The number is decreasing. Again, the number is increasing. Again, the number is decreasing. So there is an alternating happening over here. So we can call it as alternate series. Whenever it is an alternate series, leave one number, take the other number, leave one number, take the other number. So what is the difference between 80 and 98? 80 plus 18 gives you 98. 44 and 26, look at this. 44 minus 18 will give you 26. So what should be your next number here? Next number here should be 44. So some number minus 18, 44 plus 18, that is 62. 62. If you get 62 over here, you can directly get the answer as 328. Got it, everyone? Now, moving on to next question. I want you people to answer this question. No IPL fans over here, huh? Any IPL fans here? ಈ ಸಲ ಕಪ್ ನಮ್ದೆ ಶ್ರೀ ಸಾಯಿ ಮನೋಹರ್. Definitely ಈ ಸಲ ಕಪ್ ನಮ್ದೆ. That's so wonderful of you people. Now, moving on to the next question here. What is the next question? 18, 43, 259, 308, 820 and a question mark. 901. How did you get 901? Sri Lakshmi, you're very good with number series. Perfect answer. Perfect answer. How did you get 901? Yes, squares and cubes. As soon as the student, first thing, if the student observes this carefully, what students think is it is multiplication series. The first thing that comes to the mind of a student is it is a multiplication series. But then, is it a multiplication series here? Is it a multiplication series? If you observe carefully, what happens in a multiple series? The numbers increase drastically. But what is happening here? What is happening? 18 to 43. The number is increasing slowly. 43 to 259, it is increasing drastically. 259 to 308, it is increasing slowly. 308 to 820, it is increasing drastically, people. So it's increasing slowly and drastically, so it cannot be multiple series. Whenever there is something like this, slowly, it is increasing slowly as well as drastically, start taking the difference. What is the difference between 18 and 43? 18 plus 5 gives you 23. 23 plus 20 gives you 43. 43 and 259. 43 plus 200 gives you 243. 243 plus 10, 253 plus 6 is 259. 259 and 308. 259 plus 9, 268. 268 plus 40, 308. 308 to 820. 308 plus 12 gives you 320. 320 plus 500 gives you 820. If you observe this, this is nothing but your 5 square. 216 is 6 cube. 49, 7 square. 512 is 8 cube. So what should this be? This should be 9 square. 820 plus 9 square. 9 square is 81. 820 plus 80, 900 plus 1 gives you 901. So that will be your final answer. So now the next question. Next question. What is the answer for the next question? 5, 19, 45, 95, 143 and a question mark. What will be the answer for this? Very simple question. Sri Lakshmi, why haven't you come up with the answer yet? Let us see who will come up with the answer first. You're not able to get it. Okay. What is the first step? First step is identifying it as a different series or a multiple series. What kind of a series is this? You people tell me quickly. What kind of a series is this? Different series. So first you start taking the difference. What is the difference between 15 and 19? Okay, I think I made a mistake here. It should have been, yes, it is correct. 15 and 19. The difference here is 4. 19 and 45. What is the difference? Okay, I've made a difference. Yes. Sorry, it is 5. I'm so sorry. I've taken it wrong. Yes, it is 5 and not 15. 5 and 19. What is the difference? 5 and 19. 5 plus 4, 9. 14 is 19. 19 and 45. What is the difference? 19 plus 6 gives you 25. Plus 20 gives you 45. 45 and 95. What is the difference? The difference here is 50. 45 plus 50 gives you 95. 95 plus 8, 103. 103 plus what gives you 143? 48. Yes. Oh, yes. This is 193. I'm so sorry, people. This is 193 and not 143. This is where I made a mistake. That's what I was thinking. Somewhere I made a mistake. So sorry. This is 193. 193. What will be the difference here between 95 and 193? 95 plus 8 gives you 103. 103 plus 90 gives you 103 plus 90 gives you 193. 14 and 26. 14 and 26. What is the difference? Difference between 14 and 26 is 12. 26 and 50. The difference here is 24. 50 and 98. The difference here is 48. What is the next difference here? Next difference, look at this. 12 doubling itself to become 24, doubling itself to become 48. Next will be doubling itself to become 96. 98 plus 96. What will be the difference? 96 plus 100 will give you 196. 196 minus 2, 194. 193 plus 194 gives you how much? 300. What will be 193 plus 194? How did you get 351, people? How did you get 351? 387. Yes, it is 387. 190, 190, 380. 4 plus 3, 7. So 387 will be your final answer. I'm so sorry. Yes, I made a mistake of taking it as 143 instead of 193. So sorry, people. Probably that's why Sri Lakshmi did not come up with the answer. So now look at our next question. What is the next question here? 7, 42, 252, 1512 and a missing term. Can anybody tell me what kind of a series is this? Yes, it is a multiple series. It is a multiple series. Since it is a multiple series, what should I multiply with 7 to get 42? So I have to check for multiplication. It is a multiple series. It is increasing drastically. So I have to multiply 7 with 6. 42. What should I multiply 42 with? 42 with 6. Let me check it out. 42, 240. 4 into 6 into 2 is 12. 252. So again, 250 into 6. 25 into 6. What is 25 into 6? 25 into 6. 1500. 2 into 6 is 12. 1512 into 6. Yes, 9072 is the right answer. Perfect, Simon, or perfect, Sri Lakshmi. Perfect, Ashika. 1500 into 6 gives you 9000. 12 into 6 is 72. So it will be 9072. 9072. Moving on to the next question. Now tell me, what kind of a series is this? What kind of a series is this? Is it a multiple series or a different series? 20, 11, 6.5, 4.25 and a question mark. What kind of a series is this? Multiple series or a different series? Yes, anyone? Perfect answer, Sri Lakshmi. Yes, it is 3.125. But why is it 3.125? N by 2 plus 1. Generally, when people look at the series, what people think is this is a different series. They might think that this is a different series. But then, is it a different series? Whenever you have a decimal point, people, whenever you have a decimal point, majority of the cases, majority of the times, it will generally be because of division. It will be because of division or multiplication of a fraction. So if I divide 20 with some number, will I be getting 11? No, I'll not be getting 11. So what I must do, I should try to go close to 11 from this 20. How do I go close to 11 by 20? If I divide 20 by 2, I get 10. 10 is close to 11. Now if I add 1 to 10, I'll be getting 11. Now, will this logic hold good for the next term as well? Let me check. I have to go close to 6.5. 11 divided by 2 gives me 5.5, which is close to 6.5. Yes, plus 1 gives you 6.5. Now, 6.5 divided by 2 gives you 3.25 plus 1 to 4.25, which means I've got the logic right. So what should be my next term here? Next term here will be 4.25 divided by 2 plus 1. 4.25 divided by 2 gives me 2.125 plus 1 gives me 3.125. That will be my final answer here. I hope this is clear to everyone. The next question, I want you people to answer this question. Let us solve this one question for today and we shall end the session here. One last question for the day. What is the question? 7852 1964. What kind of a series is this? 492, 124, 32 and a question mark. What kind of a series is this? Multiplication series. Ashika says it is a multiplication series. Answer is 8, which is absolutely wrong. Yes, it is a multiple series. Since it is a multiple series, look at this. If I start my question from 7852, the numbers are very complicated. So what I'll do here is I'll start my question from the right hand side end so that I'll get my numbers very easily. 32 is a small number, so I can try to get it from here. So 32 to 124. What should I do? Look at this. If you observe this carefully, I need to multiply. What should I multiply with 32 to get 124? 32 into 4 gives me 128. But I'm having 124 here. So what I should do? I should try to subtract 8 from this. Sorry, I have to subtract 4 from this. Now, 124 to 492. 120 into 4 gives you 480. 4 into 4 gives you 16. 480 plus 16 gives you 496. 496 minus 4 gives you 492. Yes, Manohar, the answer is 9. Now, if you observe this properly, 492 into 4. 4 into 4, 1600. 4 into 90, 360. 1600 plus 360, 1960 plus 2. 4 into 2, 8. 1960 plus 8, 1968 minus 4 gives you 1964. So if you've got so much, three same logics, you can stop it there. So what should be your next question? Next, the missing term here. What generally student do is you multiply it 4, multiply by 4, subtract 4. So what you'll do is you'll divide by 4. 32 by 4 is 8. You'll subtract 4 and you'll tell the answer is 4. Or you'll divide it by 4. You'll get 8. You'll add 4. You'll tell the answer is 12. Both of this is wrong. What will be the answer if you consider this number as x? Look at this. If you multiply x with 4 and subtract 4, you should get 32. X into 4 minus 4 should give you 32. So what will be x into 4? 32 plus 4, that is 36. So x will be equal to 9. The value of x here is 9. Yes. Yes, Manohar, whatever you did was also right. 32 plus 4 divided by 4. Clear with this? Anybody, any doubts here? Anybody, any doubts? Very good people. Fantastic, fantastic. So now we shall be ending the session here. How do you feel about the session, people? I want your honest reply. How do you feel about the session? Thank you, Simon Over. So was it fast? Did anybody feel that this was fast? Or did anybody feel that this was slow? No, no, Chandana. You don't have any other class today. That'll be the end today. Thank you so much, Lakshmi. You are already very good with number series. Thank you, Chandana. So I'll be ending the session here. Have a wonderful time, people. Thanks a lot, everyone. Bye bye, everyone. You can go support your favorite team. Bye, people. Have a good night. Thank you so much, everyone.